everyone, I'm back with another beer review, and today we have a very special name of a brewery. The strangest name in Belgium for a brewery. They call themselves brouwerij, Ruimtegist, and when you translate Ruimtegist, it means space yeast. Yes, space yeast. Crazy name. But okay, this one is called Obsquur, and it's a quadrupel, and coming in at 9% ABV. So, big bottle, 75 centiliters. Now let's tell you a little bit about this brewery. So, they are from Kortrijk, and they're totally independent brewery. So that's really special. They work through crowdfunding to be later on brewing their own brewery, not in the pub where it's now located at the back. So there is a pub in the center of Kortrijk, and it's called the Dingen, and there in the back the brewery now is located. It isn't that big, of course. They just like started. These are two guys, and they learned a lot about beers. They did their courses, and now 7 years later they thought, okay, let's start our own brewery. And yes, all through crowdfunding. So I watched on their page, on their site, and it says like you can buy, let's say for example, yeast. You take yeast and you see 180 euros. With this 180 euros, guys, you can you can go to the brewery every year and get 12 bottles of beer from them for the rest of your life, or as long as the brewery exists. You are getting your 12 bottles a year. With that crowdfunding you just paid to help them brew their brewery in Kortrijk. So really special, guys. Let's crack this open. I have seen it before. It was a can, if I'm correct, or a bottle. It was a small 33 centiliter bottle or can, and I thought, brouwerij Ruimtegist. That's a very strange name, but okay, nothing wrong with that. Everyone his own opinion, of course, for calling his or her brewery that strange of a name, because it's a rather strange name. Space yeast. Okay, let's get this open. The Obsquur, the quadrupel, 9% ABV. What isn't that much for a quadrupel, to be honest. But okay, it's the style. It's 4 times the malt. That's why it's called quadruple. Okay, let's get this into a glass. And mostly your quadruples will be like this color. Okay, I'm gonna put the bottle maybe behind me, so you might can see it in the back. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, it's not jet black. It's not jet black. It has a brown color to it. When you can see it on the camera, but from here where I'm looking, it has a more of dark brown color to it, with a 2-finger head. Okay, let's get the nose, guys. Cheers. Malty and spicy. You know the licorice I am sometimes talking about? The sweet wood, you nibbled at when you were a kid. It's here in here. Yeah, I already touched my mouth. My mouth touched already the beer, guys. I was diving in too deep. No, but really malty. Like there are certainly some strange ingredients in here. Oh, I'm gonna try it, guys. I don't know nothing about it, about the ingredients or anything. I didn't search for it. I just searched for a little bit about the brewery and about those two guys who are the brewery, who run the brewery. That's all I sought after on internet, like on their site. That's all. So okay, I'm gonna dive in, guys. Cheers. Really, really complex one. It is dry, it is earthy, it is biscuity, like bready, it's thick, it's silky, it's, yeah, not silky, it's not as smooth also for the ABV. I do get it a little bit slight burn here, but it sticks really to your palate. That's what I mean by the creaminess of it. You do get your, not figs maybe or plums, but your raisins. It has a raisiny note to it. Some fruit components like the red fruits again. Like when someone told me this is a red Porto infused one, I would believe them, because I'm getting these notes like the woodiness of this with the red fruits in it. Yes, like a Porto infused, or they laid on barrels even, but that's not the case. But I get this, like the red Porto notes, the red fruits, it's creamy, that licorice, like your spices are in here. It's a really, really complex one. So I really like this one. It is light sweet, but not overly sweet at all. This is a really well made, balanced beer, to be honest. And the aftertaste is rather fruity dry, but it is really complex, like all those things, the woodiness, like it seems barrel aged. I can tell you that enough. It seems like it's barrel aged, but isn't barrel aged. But really, really well made beer. It's really dark malty, like roasty notes, some coffee going on. Yeah, it's really, really complex, guys. So get yourself a bottle. It is really cheap. I'm not gonna lie. I get it. I got it again from like Dranken Heers in Oostakker in Belgium. So in your craft beer shop you might find this one. But it was like €5.50 for a 75 cent liter quadrupel, guys. So I thought, okay, let's grab this one and let's make a review. And it is an awesome beer. I'm gonna give this, let's say 7.5 out of 10, easy. Like maybe 8. It will be like between 7.5 and 8 out of 10 for this quadruple, because I think it's really complex and it's really well made. It's really unbalanced. It's thick. It's rather creamy. Yeah, really nice one. If you can find it, buy it, guys. And I'm gonna round it up here. Don't forget, a beer a day keeps the doctor away. Bye. Cheers.